Hi friends, how are you? I am your friend Dr. Rajiv Anand, psychiatrist and counselor, willing to share some benefit of my understanding, which I have gathered over last 40 years of seeing patients, and I have been slightly disturbed and also appalled at the greatest gift which has been given to us by the Almighty God. We are not using it optimally. We are rather misusing it. And to say that we are not using it, it is using us, also disturb me. You know what I am talking about? I am talking about the mind. Mind, which is the greatest gift to us and the greatest developed technology in our known civilization, human civilization. To no other animal this much widely evolved mind has been gifted by some power as much to you and me. But are we using it? In reality, we are not using it. It is using us. And you shall not like to believe it that your mind is your biggest enemy. What for your mind was given to you? To use it, to make optimum use of it, so that you can live life joyfully, you can live life happily, you can live life successfully, and you can live joyfully and happily and successfully, so that everyone connected to you can equally live joyfully, happily and successfully. But leave aside others whose life become miserable because of us. We ourselves are not happy, we ourselves are not joyful, we are not successful in life as much as we do have a potential for. And why is this so? Because we have allowed our mind to dominate our life. We allowed our mind to dictate whatever it wishes to dictate, and we play to its tune. And most people live life, not indeed live life, rather they are sentenced to live in a prison. Sentenced to live in a prison. Prison, yes, prison, jail, jail. Would you like to be in jail? Even if for a month or even if for a day? No, no. Then certainly none of us would like to be in the prison, but ironically, all of us are living life in a prison which has been sentenced by not any Supreme Court or High Court, which we have sentenced life to us, that we would live in a prison, and the prison of our own mind, prison of our own thoughts. The thoughts which we have allowed to be accumulated in our mind and constantly budging. And these thoughts have surrounded us. The fearful thought, the thoughts of anxiety, thoughts of dejection, thoughts of depression, thoughts of loneliness, thoughts of what other people think about me, thoughts of what may happen tomorrow, thoughts of what I did yesterday was wrong or regretful, thoughts of sorrows, sadness, and so on and so forth. I can keep on counting 40 to 50 shades of your different emotions which keep on playing in the back of your mind. And the back of the mind is more a cliche, more a phrase. In reality, in the front of your mind, in the front stage of your mind. And you keep on looking at them, you keep on remaining connected with them, and these thoughts have created a prison around you. And these thoughts have created such a big wall that you are disconnected from the outside world. Even though you are living 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 years. But are you really living? You are living behind the walls of the prison, which prison walls are made of the brick, etc. While your walls are made by your thoughts. Your thoughts don't allow to see beyond. Your thoughts don't allow to connect to the life. And there's so much of life outside. There's so much of life beyond your thoughts. Have you ever wondered, would you like to live in a cocoon? Would you like to live in a small cell in a prison? Or would you like to liberate yourself? Would you like to cross the boundaries of your prison? Haven't you seen that the birds in the sky, what you look at them, what you feel with them, feel about them, you admire them, you envy them. There have been plenty of songs on the birds. You feel like how lucky they are, how joyful they are. Has nature stopped you from living, from enjoying? Nobody has stopped you except you. Because you had a choice to either let your mind be a prison, create a prison, or liberate, use mind whenever you want to. I'm not saying that mind is harmful. I'm not saying mind is poisonous. I'm not saying mind is extremely hostile to you. Use your mind when required, but don't be prisoner to it. Find occasions, find moments, find opportunities, find events, find experiences when you can go beyond your mind. Moment you step out, moment you go beyond your mind, you really experience life in a different way. And that's where the secret of all the great people, all the successful people, all the philosophers, all the saints and the sages, they have really lived life, liberated life. Life with freedom, life with joy, life with detachment and distancing and disidentifying with their own mind thoughts. And this is what you and me have to learn. Whatever life span is left with us, let's make the best of it. And I'm sure after today, after hearing these last few minutes of video, you would take charge of your life and you would make your life worth emulating, worth admiration. So all the best to you. Enjoy a great life.